What's up, everybody? Ken and Hotep back at it again. Appreciate you guys stopping by. We live from Hotep Con. We live from Hotep Con here in beautiful sunny Las Vegas at the luxurious Ahern Hotel. I'm happy you guys could join me. Man, I'm telling you, it's something going on with these airlines though, yo. People been layovers and cancellations left and right, man. It's crazy out here in these streets. And it's nothing more than just people. They don't got enough employees. They don't got enough airline pilots. People, to work, for the bags and air traffic control, all that shit, man. To the point where I know at one point they was offering kids out of high school. I don't know if they still doing it or not. They was offering kids out of high school, right? Some ridiculous amount of money, like 80 grand, up to 80 grand starting, just to come and, pursue a career in our air traffic control. You know what I mean? That's just crazy. Crazy. Bear with me, guys, because I'm where is it at? Here we go. It's the first time using this software while I was, I'm out and about in these streets. You know what I mean? So let's see, we got my man Jay Powell in the building. What's up, Jay? We got Emmanuel Presley in the building. We got BMW 247 in the building. Before we get it going, please don't forget to like, subscribe. Please share this stream. Let people know that we live. Hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming up. It's supposed to let you know when I got new content coming up, but we know how YouTube be. You know what I mean? This shit is crazy. Anyway, ain't much going on, Emmanuel. You out of town for your birthday, right, bro? No, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's what you told me. But anyway, hope everybody's having a good Thursday. Don't forget, tonight, 8 o'clock, Hotep's Been Told You live before studio audience. Tune in. It's going to be a fun time. Right now, I'm in my suite, kicking back, just chilling with you guys. So I got a couple of stories I wanted to bring up to you guys today. The first one is exactly what's in the title. The IRS put out like a help wanted ad for IRS agents willing to strap up essentially and use deadly force. That shit is crazy to me. It is crazy to me. But we're gonna get into it. One in the chat if you can hear me. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me nice and clear. One in the chat if y'all can hear me. It might be a little delay on my end. But anyway, let's get into this. One second, y'all. Let's go and try to cut this over. There we go. Yep, there we go. So, IRS deletes job posting seeking applicants willing to use deadly force. This is from Yahoo News by way of the National Review. The IRS deletes a job posting Wednesday seeking a special agent willing to use deadly force for its law enforcement division. Criminal investigation. The deletion came amid renewed scrutiny of the IRS in response to a Democrat-backed spending bill that will double the size of the agency. As a special agent, you will combine your accounting skills with law enforcement skills to investigate financial crimes. The job advertisement reads. That's fucking crazy. No matter what the source, all income and earned, both legal and illegal, has the potential of becoming involved in crimes which fall within the investigation jurisdiction of the IRS criminal investigation. Because of the expertise required to conduct these complex financial investigations, IRS special agents are considered the premier financial investigators for federal government. The job posting continued. Major duties listed in the job description include a level of fitness necessary to effectively respond to life-threatening situations on the job. What? And being willing and able to participate in arrest, execution of search warrants, and other dangerous assignments. Bruh. What is hell? What is going on? What is going on? Wow. Hotep's been told you. Hotep's been told you. They gonna have the IRS out here breaking kneecaps, kicking in doors. You ain't got their money, they gonna lay you down. This is crazy. So now they literally, figuratively, we would talk about them weaponizing the IRS against citizens by, saying that they tax evasion and threaten to locking them up and all this other stuff. Now they legitimately are going to get them guns. So that gives credence to the story that we heard where they were buying up a bunch of ammo. So it sounds like the IRS agents about to get Glock 17s or Glock 20s. This should scare everybody. On top of them, wanting to hire 87,000 new IRS agents with cars. Remember, this with cars. So now we know those cars ain't no fucking Priuses. They're gonna be fucking Crown Vics or fucking Grand Marquises with fucking police interceptors in them. Now it sounds like they also want to put in some kind of physical fitness aspect, like a police officer, or some kind of federal agent. You know what I mean? It sounds like they're trying to get a bunch of fucking Ben Afflecks from the accountant. That's what they're trying to do. We've been telling you that. We've been telling you that. They're weaponizing the IRS against you, people. They're not weaponizing the IRS for wealthy individuals, big business. They're weaponizing the IRS against you, us, people. Right? They're basically hiring 87,000 extortioners. That if you get out of line, they can put one in you. Just like they did Bill Cooper. When they couldn't get him on what they wanted to get him on, they went up in his house at 5 a.m. on a quote-unquote warrant for tax evasion and killed him in his sleep. Not in his sleep, but killed him. Hey man, what's wrong with you? Like I said, this should scare everybody. And the fact that they deleted it, they know it's bullshit. The fact that they deleted it, they know it's fucked up. That's the crazy part to me. The fact that they deleted, they know that it's fucked up. Again, like I've said before, they control people through what? Or what I say? Fear and debt. They control you through fear and through debt. And the IRS is one of those divisions where they control you through the debt. Bring you up with some trumped up financial charges. You might have missed something on your taxes. It might have been like $200-300, but then they give you $2,000 in fees. You should act right. Shit is crazy, y'all. Like I said, you should be afraid, man. You should be very afraid. We got Heather Harton in the building. What's the deal? Appreciate you guys can hear me. What up, Steph? We got Steph Colonel in the building. He said hashtag HotepCon and build. Yeah, DMW. The job description is crazy, yo. The job description sounds like they hiring for police officers. That's what it looked like. Law enforcement agents, period. BMW also says they ain't no accountants, they pencil pushers. What up, LP? LP says IRS, the mob. Baseball bats to your kneecaps. That's facts. What up, Jay says it's shameful. Yeah, Steph, 80,000 agents is straight up in Army, bro. They want to hire 80,000 agents. 80 million people should exempt themselves from tax this year. Problem solved. I hear you, man. But it's crazy, guys. That's crazy. So when people say abolish the IRS and everybody's like, oh, the IRS, what about, taxes and what about roads and this and that and all this other shit, right? It's like, yo, like my man, Eric July said, yo, fuck your hoe ass roads, man. Like, look, each state can operate as its own little entity. Some shit pop off. All the 50 states can form Voltron. We handle that shit and go back to our sovereignty. Simple as that. You know what I mean? We shouldn't have first off, we shouldn't have the IRS in the first place, right? Just like we shouldn't have the Franklin Beverly Institute anymore. Both those agencies should be abolished, period. Full stop. ATF, get them out of here. We don't need them. This is just another way to control you. This is another way to keep the boot on your neck. Right? What other agency out? There's people that said they'd rather die than the old IRS. Right? There's not an agency in the United States that's more scarier than the IRS. And people know that. Apparently the government know that. They about to send them knocking on your door, collecting some money they say you owe. Get down to lay down is what the government's saying, bro. IRS saying, get down to lay down. What's up, Mike Means? Mike Means says peace and good energy, y'all. I hear that. It's crazy, bro. Where we at? I'm gonna tell you this, people. Keep your head on the swivel. Watch out for this. Watch this story. You're going to start to see this in the coming years. You know what I mean? And once they do this, there's no going back from it. You know what I mean? Think about it, right? The FBI was for like prohibition and shit like that, right? The untouchables and shit like that. FBI was like prohibition shit, right? Right? That was it. Once that shit was over, guess what? They stayed around. I don't even know what the CIA around for. I don't even know what the fuck that was about. But these agencies were supposed to be temporary agencies, and we still see they here. Same thing with the IRS, supposed to be a temporary agency, and it's still here. Not only that, now they're giving them law enforcement status. Law enforcement status, people. So now y'all see the shit we be talking, it's not crazy wild-eyed conspiracy theories. You know what I mean? You know, it's not crazy wild-eyed conspiracy theories. The shit is coming to fruition. That dystopian future is no longer the dystopian future. That dystopian future is now. It's here. It's here. And it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. Jay says, roads should be sponsored by Amazon and McDonald's. Roads shouldn't have no tolls. I hear that. BMW says tax dollars are used to pay interest on U.S. debt to the Federal Reserve. Yeah. Meanwhile, guys, the Federal Reserve ain't federal. What Alex Jones say, the Federal Reserve is as federal as Federal Express. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know that shit, though. A lot of people don't know that. Steph says, F the feds, the IRS, and the and the dogs. I hear that. You're right, though. You know. What's up, Natalie McGlinden? What you asking why to? Like, why are they weaponizing the IRS? Why are they giving them guns? Why are they going to be training them like law enforcement officers? To make sure you comply. To make sure you comply with whatever it is they're trying to put in place. You know, you don't comply, they're going to send people into your house with guns to make you comply. That's what's going to happen. Like I said, it's going to be get down or lay down. You know? Sad. It's sad, but it's coming, guys. Definitely coming. Jay say Unk Crocs versus Canon Croc Yeezys. Actually, yo, mine's was straight up Crocs, show. Mine's was straight up Crocs. They some designer brand called Polex or something like that, but they're made by Crocs. It was some designer collaboration or something like that. I get my shine on every now and again, okay? I get my shine on every now and again, okay? I can't help myself. I can't help myself. Damn, where you at, yo? So, Emmanuel Brothers say, what up, Cannon? I'm in your neck of the woods today, yo. Yeah, and I'm all the way across the fucking country now. You know what I mean? But yeah, yo, just keep a lookout on that, man. That's gonna get crazy. So we'll see how that goes. Second story I got for y'all. Where is it at? Oh man. Wait, hold on. A second. Give me 1 second. Hold on. There we go. I got it. Let me load this up real quick. So check it, right? I had a second screen, and for some reason it stopped working on my laptop. It'll only do a duplicate screen, but it won't let me extend the screen. So, you know, for brief seconds, you guys are going to see like my back end and then cut to the what it's supposed to be. Go back over here. All right, there we go. So this is from Justin. Just throwing that up. Hold on, guys. Should be able to see what I got going on. All right, there we go. All right, so this is from Justin News. Questions grow about Trump's raid after revelations of grand jury subpoena extensive cooperation. Trump got a spring grand jury subpoena, gathered documents, turned them over, and allowed agents to research a storage locker. FBI later raided. Go figure, right? So 2 months before his Florida home was raided by the FBI, former President Donald Trump secretly received a grand jury subpoena for classified documents belonging to the National Archives. Voluntarily cooperated by turning over responsive evidence, surrendering security surveillance footage, and allowing federal agents and senior Justice Department lawyers to tour his private storage locker, according to a half dozen familiar with the incident. Go figure, right? So, we see what they're doing, right? So, they have a subpoena a couple of months ago. I think this is back in June. I talked about this the other day on the stream. So, back in June, they have a subpoena. He cooperated with the subpoena fully, let them see everything that they needed. But apparently, they wasn't satisfied enough. So, then they wanted to raid his house, which begs the question, what are they afraid of, right? Now, it's only one or two things in my opinion, right? It's one or two things in my opinion. Either they know this is a nothing burger and they just want to have the optics of Trump having his house raided to further assassinate his character, or Trump got a black book in that bitch and they want that black book. And by black book, y'all know what I'm talking about. There's something that they looking for. Now, it could be the latter, and they just want to, make him look bad as much as possible, for the elections and all that other shit. However, Trump could have that black book that they looking for, and they want that black book. So that's interesting because they're making such a big deal out of this. They're making such a huge deal out of this. You know what I mean? To the point where they had to have the FBI, right? FBI, Franklin Beverly Institute. Same people who for 4 years ran a huge smear campaign and investigation of him in the first place. Same people that tapped Trump Tower while he was campaigning, right? Same people who altered a document from another alphabet agency to get a warrant, a FISA warrant to surveil his tower after the fact, after they had already started surveilling it. The same people who were led by a man who gave classified evidence to his quote-unquote neighbor. Right? These are the people we dealing with. They're just the law enforcement of the Democratic side of the aisle, and they're abusing their powers. Just like we can expect the IRS's law enforcement division to abuse their powers, because this ain't the first time the law enforcement, IRS was weaponized against, you know, uh, political operatives. We'll say back during old Barry O's um, term, he weaponized the IRS against certain Republicans and conservatives. You know what I mean? This is what they do. It's the politicization of law enforcement. That's what this is. It is crazy. It is crazy. One second. Sorry guys, I'm still dealing with the software. There we go. Come on. Do it. Alright, cool. But yeah, so this shit is crazy. Now we're seeing that how far they're willing to go to win. Now we're seeing how far they're willing to go to win. Yeah, so now we're seeing how far they're willing to go to win people. So just keep an eye out on this stuff. Like, I'm not telling you guys to take up arms and all this other. Each his own. But keep an eye out on this stuff so you know how to move. Things start to hit the fan. Because shit is hitting the fan now. Let me see. What up, Lucas Storm? Here in the building. Stuff Colonel saying they Crocs, but you keep them clean though. I better keep them clean. This just costs a couple dollars. Mike Mean says perfect time for them to take control of the money during a recession. They out here standing on their business. Yeah, they is. You right though. You ain't lying about that. No, Jay Polon say the Koofy Crocs coming soon. Come on, Jay. Man says, oh, you're at what is it? At the IP streamers for B-Day Crafts. I hear you. Okay. Hey, do what you do, bro. Happy birthday to you, by the way, bro. I'll give you a Don DeMarco for that birthday. Don DeMarco. Got my little soundboard with me, by the way. But yeah, so keep an eye on other stuff. Right now, they're just trying to assassinate Donnie T's character, in my opinion. I think they're just trying to make him look as bad as possible coming up on elections because they're so afraid of him. They're so afraid of that MAGA 2024 movement. They don't want no parts of it, so they need to assassinate his character. They need to make him look bad in the public eye. The thing about it is, like I said this before, with the January, that committee they got going on, is that they fail to realize, right? They fail to realize that people already got their mind made up on him either way. They also fail to realize that people was like, you know what? If I had to deal with Donnie T and his rhetoric, or Joe Nicholslick and him fucking systematically crashing the system here in the United States, they'd rather deal with Donnie T. They'd rather deal with Donnie T. But their cognitive dissonance that they got is mind blowing. The mental gymnastics they got is mind blowing. So it's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. You know. But that's the thing. Balkanization of the United States is running rampant right now. You know, we just cannon fodder. We just cannon fodder for it. So anyway, so we're gonna end the stream on a good note. You know, where is it at? Just touch my heart, people. Not that. This it? Yeah, this is it right here. There we go. This right here touched my heart. I'll bring this up on the screen.
Oh, look out.
Let's do crankiness. All right, so check this out, right? So this is like the Little League World Series, right? So you got the pitcher. Pitcher throws the ball. Ball hits the kid, right? You'll see what happens. You'll see what happens. Check this out, man. This is sportsmanship at its finest, right here.
Oh, look out.
Wow, that is a tough kid right there.
So you saw it in slow motion, right? That ball came so close to hitting him square in his fucking temple. It's not even funny. If you look closely, the ball actually hit the helmet, like right at the ear. Not to say that shit ain't hurt, because I'm sure that ball moving there, I don't know. These little kids can throw. That ball had to have been moving at least like 75, 80 mile an hour or something like that. You know, I could be overestimating, but he clipped that. He hit that kid hard. He beamed him hard. All right, so check the rest of the video out. So the kid takes his base. He say he cool. He take the base. He a tough kid. He talking about, he's like, I'm good. So check this shit out. The pitcher's crying. The pitcher's, he's down because he didn't mean to hit the kid. He didn't mean to hit him. The ball got away from him and hit the kid. He knows, you can see it in, you know, the way his posturing, that he knows, man, I could have killed him. He could have been seriously injured. Like, he's down right now. So the kid, you know, he takes his base, but he comes over to console the pitcher.
So this is really cool because as a pitcher, Bubs looks shaken up right now because of what he did. And look at Zay Jarvis. This is such great sportsmanship. He wants him to know that it's okay, that he'll be fine.
Hey, bud. Look at me. Look at me. You're all right.
Amazing.
You're all right. Look at me. Oh, look. You can do it.
Good on that kid, man. Good on that kid, you know, for seeing, you know, a fellow baseball player in distress because he clearly didn't mean to hit him in the head like that. You know, and, you know, they got a game to play. And he went over there and consoled him, told him it's okay, man, it happened. You know, they went on to continue the game. That's good sportsmanship right there. You know, that shit warmed my heart. They gave me some faith in humanity by seeing that video. You know what I mean? Shout out to Hotep T-Rex Taylor Madden for sending me that video. But, you know, that's really good sportsmanship right there, man. You know what I mean? Sad. You know. But at the same time, you know, the fact that that kid went over there after, because, you know, some kids or some people, you know, they've been ready to fight. They'd been ready to fight that kid for hitting him like that, even though he didn't mean it. Instead of him getting in his face, wanting to fight him and all that stuff, he wanted, hey, yo, it's okay. It happens, bro. It happens. Don't stress it. Don't stress it. You know what I mean? Good on him, man. But anyway, guys, I'm about to go and chill out. Don't forget, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Hotep's been told you live from Vegas. Tune in. Tune in. Anyway, Hotep saying, stay safe, stay well, stay strapped.